Yeah, I heard word around town, it's a poppin' off.
Hey yo, what is up everybody? This is the King Hitman here, and we have the Resurrection F Exchange Goku and Vegeta. Now, I will say, when I was looking at the Goku's reveal, I actually did not think he would be an exchange unit, but that fully explains, well, I mean, it could still in the future be just a standalone blue Goku, but it was, his event is a new stage, or their event, I should say, is a new stage. It's not just a new blue Goku stage added to the Kaioken Goku event, like the blue Kaioken Goku event. It's a brand new event, so that makes a lot of sense. Vegeta and Goku will probably be pretty crazy. Like, I'm waiting to see their numbers, but I can just tell they're going to be crazy. I already know their leader skill and that type of stuff, so let's get right into it. Realm of Gods category and Mastered Evolution, they're getting 3 key 170, and Pure Saiyans gets the additional 30% buff. That's crazy, bro. Like, that does so much for so many. Bro, I don't have to explain it. Realm of Gods being 3 key 170 is already fine. Like, really, really good, along with whatever other category they wanted it to be. But Mastered Evolution is a good pick. That team is not, you know, slight. You feel me? Like, that team has potential. It's not exactly a weak category. And then Pure Saiyans, bro, I don't have to explain. MUI Goku now has a 200% leader skill. I don't think he had one before. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm fairly sure he did not have one. So that's very good for him. Goku, his super attack animation is good. Like, I actually think it's really good, except it's not like elite. Like, it's kind of choppy. I don't know if I'm tripping or not. Kind of choppy. It's not like high 4K looking quality. Like, I don't know, man. It's not fluid. It's not like 10 out of 10. It's like a 7.5, and I'm okay with a 7.5. But Goku's super attack effect, Goku will permanently raise attack and cause immense damage to the enemy. I'm sure that'll be fine once you factor in what Vegeta is going to do. Passive skill, let's do this without any reservations. Goku activates his intro animation regardless of the situation on the attacking turn. Once only, of course. Why did I say that? He gains an additional 3 key and performs an additional attack that has a high chance to become a super attack for 3 turns from the start of turn. So basically, he's doing 2 guaranteed attacks, one of which can be a coin flip for a super. We love that, right? Goku will then get 150% attack and defense at the start of turn. That's really good. Like, off rip, just being a Pure Saiyan and having that basic, you know, start of turn defense is really good for him. And he will get an additional 50% attack and defense when super attacking. Goku will also gain an additional 25% attack and defense whenever he is attacking, to a max of 100% attack and defense. So the 3 turn thing Goku has, that's to quickly build up his passive. Like, he ramps up fast, all right? So that means after the 3 turns of passive, let's say I'm sure the exchange condition can be used after 4 turns have passed. Let's say theoretically you want to stay as Goku. He'll be built up after that 4th turn anyway. Like, if that makes sense. Like, when he just needs 2 turns, and then that 100% attack and defense will be ready to go. So that's very good for Goku. He's very bland. Like, it's not a bad thing at all, but he's very bland. So I don't, you know, I'm looking at, oh wow, he's not on the category. I thought MUI Goku was on this Master Evolution category. He's not on it, but he is on Realm of Gods, of course. So like I said, maybe I just flipped the switch in my head, but he's on Realm of Gods. So MUI Goku will have a 200% leader skill. The LR Tech Gods from the 7th year will have another 200% leader skill. Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyans, Master Evolution. I want Master Evolution. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure who does and doesn't have the 200% leader skill on JP. I'd have to do more research. I gotta look into it, all right? But, where was I? Oh, yeah. So, exchange, once 4 turns have passed, then he becomes Vegeta. Link's set will be Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Super God Combat, Resurrection F. Warrior Gods is okay, but it's damn near in that category of like, I wish it was more Saiyan lineage and like Kamehameha, but Goku doesn't do the Kamehameha, so of course he didn't. They did that on purpose so that they couldn't, you know, force him to have Kamehameha. They wanted him to have these shitty links. I hate it. These 2 shitty links, Resurrection F, Prepare for Battle, and Fierce Battle. Goku's category, you know, the standard Goku categories: Rum God, Pure Saiyan, Movie Family, Goku Family Bond of Master and Disciple, Turtle School, Master Evolution, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Battle of Fate, and Power Beyond Super Saiyan. Now, when he becomes Vegeta, Pride of the Warrior Race. I love that. That's a nice super attack name. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, so 50% attack defense raise, immense damage. Passive skill. Vegeta will randomly change any type of key sphere that is not an Int key sphere to Rainbow for the first 3 turns from his very first appearance. He's an orb changer. Now, for 3 turns is weird. Like, why did you limit it? I felt like... So the whole point of the fight versus Frieza is that Frieza's pride, as soon as he became Golden Frieza, he beam, you know, zipline, beamline for Earth, right? Like, he came straight to Earth to fight Goku and Vegeta. He wanted his lick back, right? He spun the block again. He spun the block a little too soon. I don't get why the theme was that Goku and Vegeta had spent years, like, mastering these states of Super Saiyan for you to make it in their passive seem like a short-term unit. I don't really like it. It's not that serious. It's just the orb changing. Like, I wish the orb changing was permanent. I don't feel like that'd be a negative. But I'm looking at his passive, it factors into the rest of it. Vegeta will get the same attack and defense 150% at the start of turn. He will get an additional 50% when he is super attacking. By the way, Goku, let me finish Vegeta and then I'll get back. He gets an additional 1 key. Like, okay, I guess his links are going to be fine. He gets an additional 1 key and 25% crit chance per rainbow key sphere obtained. Vegeta will gain an additional attack and defense 100% upon collecting 1 rainbow key sphere. Vegeta's fucking crazy. And he will get another 50% defense if you get 3 or more key spheres. Now that final part right here, the 3 or more rainbow key spheres, the rainbow key sphere thing isn't that bad because for just defense 50%, Vegeta's defense is going to be well over 400k. Like, I'm sure it's going to be over 400k. I can't be tripping. Vegeta's defense will be over 400k. Ideally, right, you want it to go above 600k, right? Red zone. We're talking red zone. But I think Vegeta will be safe enough to where you don't need it every single turn, right? I got to do the math. I'm trying to do the mental math. But speaking of defense, what I was about to refer to Goku with a moment ago is when he's fully built up, he's definitely over 400k defense too. Now, Goku and Vegeta are a bit bland. There's nothing crazy about them. They're just a really good unit, and I don't have a problem with that. But I mean, we're not being too creative here. I don't know. I feel like them, Int, Maj, and Vegeta, like, we didn't get too crazy, too hectic here. I don't know. Attack stats will be fine, you know, defensive stats, they'll be over 400, 450, 500k defense, depending on the turn. They probably could pass 600k. I mean, it remains to be seen. Their stats are all right. They don't have that high of a attack stat. Like, it's gonna be somewhere around, I think, like 15.5 or 15.7k before I look back at it. I'm not too impressed by that, but it's not the worst thing ever. They're trying to hold back. I feel like Akatsuki was probably trying to hold back a little bit with these guys. Now let's get into Jacko. This video was taking me longer than it should have, but I'm actually really excited. They haven't done Resurrection F in a serious, like, they dedicated the entire celebration to Resurrection F in since what, Tech Golden Frieza came out? I mean, damn, bro. Been a very long time. I might be forgetting somebody. You could argue the AGL Goku and the Tech Golden Frieza, but it's like, man, that's more from their fight in the Tournament of Power, if anything. And either way, they don't have an assigned saga, so no, I wouldn't argue that one. But yeah, it's been a very long time for Resurrection F. Ally of Justice category gets 3 key 130% for Jacko's leader skill. What, we couldn't care less. Supreme damage with a great chance to stun. That's already, I can feel Super Battle Road. He's calling for it. Self-proclaimed super elite scuffle. Jacko gives himself 3 key stats 140% at the start of the turn. He has a great chance to dodge when in the first slot of the rotation. The way that's worded, maybe it's just Garesh's translation, but the way that's worded, I wonder if he can dodge before he gets attacked. or before he does his attack. Let me say that. Like, you know, most units say Birder. I wonder how Goresh translated AGL Birder's passive. Birder, when it's in slot 1, gets a chance to dodge after he attacks, right? Jacko, I've never seen Goresh word it like this, I don't think. So I wonder if he can dodge before anybody does anything. He has a high chance to evade the enemy's attack and attacked enemies attack and defense minus 20% for 2 turns when in the 2nd or 3rd slots of the rotation. Maybe not. Jacko probably can't dodge before he attacks. He gets an additional 60% attack when fighting a villain, and he will gain 20% attack and defense per attack evaded to a max of attack and defense 80%. Jacko's not that good. I don't like him trying to be a hard hitter, right? Maybe his defense. Let me see his stats. Yeah, I don't really like him, and he's on so few categories. He's on movie bosses, or excuse me, movie heroes, special pose, space traveling warriors, and ally of justice. I don't like Jacko, which sucks because when I saw his, first of all, his animation looks really good. His super attack looks fire, but when I saw him being the banner unit, I was excited. So I was hoping they'd do right by him. I was expecting him to be some sort of maybe a space traveling warrior support or movie hero support. Like, you could give him jobs like that. I don't know about him trying to be self-centered. Like, that's not really. I mean, he's dodging in slot 3, right? High chance to dodge in slot 3. He's debuffing the enemy. The great chance to stun is good in SBR. So he's good in SBR. You know what? Let me not undersell him. In SBR, he'll be good, but he's on so few teams, man. I mean, look at this. In Extreme SBR, like, I don't know. Maybe in the future, I'll see more of Jacko's potential. Correct me if you think Jacko is much better than I'm selling him for, but those are my thoughts on these 2 units. Hope you guys are excited. By the way, like, oh no, I'm sure I went over it. The EZAs for the free-to-play units, right? So I'm excited to see what Goku and Vegeta look like in action. Hopefully Jacko is better than what I'm saying he looks like, because I'm all for Jacko being a top TUR, but he's no Raccoon and Goldo, right? Or no Jason Birder. He's not built like them. So I don't know, man. I need to see a bit more. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Young Hitman is out.